It's magically delicious.
All right, here we go.
All right.
9 at 9, number 9, our pal CJ Dugan up in Creative Services put this clip together for us. You see, Lauren wore a lovely green dress yesterday, and green is the color of the weather wall, which we also call the chroma key wall, and which people at home may know from seeing like CG effects, and that's how those are made. Anyhow, CJ had fun with Lauren's green dress. Here it is.
Tell me what to do. I'll do anything you say. You're the green.
Yeah. This could be a new segment.
It is a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I should sell space on my shirt.
Yeah.
Say that out loud, they'll start doing it.
Right. That's great.
Oh, yeah. Lot you
CJ.
can do there.
This opens up a world of possibilities for me.
Does.
That's made our show more interesting, I'll tell you
For
that.
Yeah.
sure, especially
that's
with
cool.
that family.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's good. Thanks, CJ.
I take issue with the mom jeans though thing.
Yeah.
Number 8, the sock hack. It's going to save you lots of headaches. Find a pair of socks you really like. Make sure they pass the slouch and snug test. Are they snug enough to stay in place without slouching down too much? Perfect. And buy like 10 pairs of them, or 20, or 50, or 100,
What?
1,000. Now all you have to do is grab any 2 socks and you instantly have a pair. Lose one? So what? You got more. Got a hole in one of them? Toss it. You got plenty of others. This hack is perfect unless you like variety. Then
Yeah.
you might have a slight issue, but
All right, number 7, our guest yesterday, Brad Meltzer, was telling us about an earlier attempt to assassinate President John Kennedy by a lone man in 1960. And Meltzer pointed out one reason this has been lost in history is that there was another major news event just 5 days after that guy was caught. 2 planes, one flying into New York's LaGuardia Airport and another flying into Kennedy, collided in midair. It was awful, with 128 passengers and 6 people on the ground who were killed. The one survivor was an 11-year-old boy, and that boy was from Wilmette. 11-year-old Stephen Baltz was traveling unaccompanied to spend Christmas with relatives in Westchester County, New York. He was thrown from the plane into a snowbank where his burning clothing was extinguished. Sadly, he died of pneumonia the next day. If you want to learn more, there's a very moving piece in the New York Times from 14 years ago, written by his brother, who was just 4 years old when this all happened.
Wow, that's awful.
All right, number 6, maybe if you noticed, no one really wears high-top basketball sneakers anymore. This goes for the NBA all the way down to grade school. The thought used to be that high tops help prevent sprained ankles. That makes sense. How could a little extra support not help? There have been several very good studies about this. The National Institutes of Health studied 622 college intramural hoops players. They had different categories in the study: guys and girls who had a history of sprained ankles, people who did not, players who wore high tops with lots of cushioning, players who wore low-cut hoop sneakers. Over the course of 2 months and 40,000 minutes of playing time, there were 7 ankle sprains in high tops and just 4 in low tops. They basically found there's almost no statistical difference in ankle sprains with high tops or low tops. You can still buy them though, of course, but it's mostly the Jordans and the kicks people wear for fashion instead of for ankle support reasons.
All right. Number 5, if you're a fan of Sex and the City, you can't imagine the show without Charlotte. She's one of the 4 core members of the original cast, but that wasn't always the case. Kristen Davis has a new podcast, and she recently shared that she had initially signed a 7-year deal, and then a producer came in and handed her a new contract, and she was offered $5,000 for the pilot and was being demoted to a secondary character. Davis did exactly what her character would if she was polite, and then she called her lawyer.
Good for her.
Things obviously worked out. Davis was a key character in Sex and the City, and she continues playing Charlotte in the spin-off. And just like that, that's the name of it, and Larry and I can tell you, you are such a Charlotte.
You are a
Whatever
Charlotte.
that means. Yeah. You're
I
a
think
Charlotte,
if I had to
Larry.
pick, you would be a Charlotte.
All
of
right,
us, yeah.
well, how about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No idea what any of that
No,
means.
I
I
don't.
think it makes sense
I
though
mean,
for having this watch Sex and the City. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Number 4, the duck-billed platypus is really an adorable mammal. Who could resist that face? It's like it's part duck, part otter, but don't be lulled in by cuteness. The male platypus isn't here to play. The male platypus has venomous spurs on his hind feet.
Oh.
If he manages to wrap those feet around you, he can bury those spurs into your skin. If you come into contact with that venom, it won't kill you, but it'll hurt.
What?
It's like being stung by hundreds of hornets. Other symptoms may include swelling, nausea, gastric pain, cold sweats, muscle wasting, and lymph node swelling.
Wow.
If you ever need to handle a platypus, pick it up by the end of its tail to avoid getting stung. Also, be glad these guys mostly live in Australia. But
Yeah.
other morning shows aren't going to tell you how to pick up a platypus.
No,
right?
no,
So
yeah.
grab it by the
They
tail.
don't want you to know.
Yeah, we care more than they do.
Number 3, if it's cute, we'll put it on TV. And this is so cute. It's Daisy the yoga goat.
Oh, no.
She's amazing. Welcome to Goat Yoga with Daisy. This goat loves yoga. Check out that concentration. Time for a water break.
This is horrible.
Daisy is everyone's favorite yoga partner. Just look at this goat doing downward dog. Oh, she calls that
Well, got a little
the
more
Lindley
interesting, at least.
pose. Did you just toot? Daisy the yoga goat. Are you ready to try goat yoga? Namaste. Namaste. Daisy stretches, makes over 40 sounds and reactions, and she even toots. It's Burial from Just Play. She's amazing.
Interesting.
Why does it have to
Goat
toot?
yoga?
Daisy's like $39 in case you need a little whimsy or tooting in your life.
Yeah.
It can provide all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, this is the thing about toy commercials that you don't realize. It does look fun, but a commercial's only 30 seconds, and that's about how much fun it is. Like after the 30 seconds, it's not fun anymore.
I don't, yeah.
But you know what? Parents buy their kids lots of crap.
Yeah, yeah, we do.
And then, yeah, after 30 seconds, it goes in the bin and it's
Yeah.
never seen again.
Yeah, exactly. All right, number 2, Knitting Reference Library is an online resource for anyone interested in downloading a pattern.
Ooh.
There's
Look
some of our
at that.
favorite from the men's sweater section. Talk about a treasure trove. You can check out a pattern by downloading one of 300 knitting books
Oh, look at that.
published between 1849 and 2012. Boy, this sounds like a blast. You can find more by checking out archive.org and searching Knitting Reference Library. So there you go.
I gotta say, if you're single
Yeah.
and looking to mingle,
All right, Father's
Yeah.
Day is
That
right
is-
around the corner, I believe.
Yeah, I hear women's sweaters are coming back for men.
Sure are.
All right, number 1, we've told you all morning about the passing of the great Bob Uecker at age 90. As recently as last year, he was doing games on the radio for the Milwaukee Brewers. He was a Brewers announcer for more than 50 years. Back in 2003, he gave a funny speech when he received the Ford C. Frick Award, bestowed annually by the Baseball Hall of Fame to a broadcaster. Here's a little bit of that speech.
I did not have a lot of ability as a kid. My dad wanted me to have everything that everybody else had. I think the first thing that he ever bought me was a football. And I was very young, and he didn't know a lot about it. He came from the old country. And I mean, we tried to pass it and throw it and kick it, and we couldn't do it, and it was very discouraging for him and for me. And we almost quit. And finally, we had a nice enough neighbor came over and put some air in it. And what a difference. My first sport was 8th grade basketball. And my dad didn't want to buy me the supporter, Johnny, to do the job. So my mother made me one. Out of a flour sack. And the tough thing about that is you put that baby on, you whip it out of your bag in the gym, and all the guys are looking at it, and you start the game, and the guy guarding you knows exactly where you're going because little specks of flour keep dropping out. And then right down the front it says Pillsbury's best, I signed a very modest $3,000 bonus with the Braves in Milwaukee, which I'm sure a lot of you know. And my old man didn't have that kind of money to put out. But the Braves took it. I had a great shoe contract and glove contract with a company who paid me a lot of money never to be seen using their stuff.
Oh, he was so great. Oh, when he was on the late night shows, everybody came to the TV for that. That is the 9 at 9.
9 by 9 at 9. It's magically delicious.
All right.